We'll get the track for y'all. Don't worry about it. All right, and then we'll chop right there. And then what I'll do is I'll edit the track in instead of saying we'll get the track for y'all. I'll chop that part out and fade it into the next part of the interview and have the track play underneath. That way they can hear it and we can continue.
Okay, and then we gotta get the freestyle.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. I'll move this out your way. Will you grab that Capri Sun pack? Because that's been there the whole time. It's probably in that shot right there.
Bro, yeah.
Like I saw it.
I didn't even realize. Hold on, let me see your hand. Yo, it's been in there the whole fucking time.
We can crop it though. It's
cool. Okay.
It's just like
that shit funny.
I was like, I want him to take it.
Whose Capri Sun was that, B? Whose Capri Sun was that, B?
No, I threw mine away.
No, I've been through my, bro. I smashed my suit. I pulled it out the thing.
Bro, dog.
Ain't no need, I feel no pressure to put pressure to niggas. Never switching sides, I ain't like the rest of you niggas. Keep my circle small, snakes won't be the death of me, nigga. I'm going out like squad.
What's going on, world? Hey, it's the Plain and Simple Show, back with another hot interview. We have none other than Rocky J in the building. It's your boy Reckless Styles.
It's your boy Grammatic.
And when it comes to hunger in the artist, that is what comes down to longevity. The more hungry an artist is, the longer they're gonna stay in the game. When Tony J came on an interview, he pretty much told the story about how Rocky J sold his TV, his possessions, and everything just to have a chance to rap with this popular East Coast rapper, Omelly. So first of all, let's kind of jump into that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that story.
So basically, shit, like he said, I sold TV, had a bunch of exclusive sneaks. I sold all those. Had an Xbox One. Basically everything in my apartment that I had that I can get rid of, I sold to take care of this feature. And shit, gassed up the car, drove 17 hours to Philly in the wintertime. So I went from
Dangerous drive too. Dangerous drive.
It was crazy. Ice, snow, all that.
From Midwest to the East Coast.
Crazy. 17 hours went there. Was probably in the studio for about 4 or 5 hours. Finished that up and shot right back on the highway.
That's crazy.
And it was a long as 2-3 days.
So tell us a little bit more about your relationship with Maybach and Dream Chasers and Omelly and all of them, and tell us a little bit about like some of the stories that you have with
and
them.
the name of the track too.
Yeah, that too, and where people can find it.
Okay, the track that we did is called Coming Up, featuring Omelly and my boy Jay Rich. You can find that on my SoundCloud / Rocky J TTS. It's also on the Dream Chasers SoundCloud. You can find it on there. Basically, I just reached out to Omelly's management. I was trying to get Meek Mill and Omelly to come to Como to the Blue Note, and they said, we can start out somewhere small, and they threw me the opportunity to do the feature with Omelly. And so, I hopped on that, and from there, it just opened up a lot of doors. They posted my songs on their SoundClouds a couple times. I still talk to Omelly manager here to this day. He gave me a lot of advice on how to, take a step up in my career and how to be consistent. He said that's the most important part. And then we went out to Atlanta a couple years ago. They had Maybach weekend, and I was able to finesse and get into Rick Ross pool party, which is an invite only. And so, I was in there chilling with Meek Mill, Omelly, Fat Trail, Omarion, like literally the whole Maybach crew was in there. Nicki Minaj was in there, so
That's what's up.
It was a nice experience.
Did you shoot your jump shot?
I ain't shoot no jumpers.
You didn't shoot no jumpers?
I was starstruck. I ain't shoot no jumpers.
Real quick, I'm gonna play this track so people can hear it since I got it queued up real quick. Coming straight from the Chasers SoundCloud account. Y'all can get it there. I'll drop the link in the description so y'all can see all of his music. We're gonna try to get this popping real quick.
I'm never lacking, keep my ratchet. All my niggas really savages. All y'all niggas really scavengers. Get lit the fuck off on this flame. Drop 30, keep the change. I'm really trying for the game. I'm coolin' me and Rocky J. Don't trip, I lift you with this K. Push your work on the interstate. From Illinois back to PA.
We standing in the pool party, and you see 2 big ass security dudes walk by, and then you see Nicki Minaj. I'm like, yo, that's not Nicki. I'm like, that's Nicki.
Right.
So it was crazy.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So definitely, man, I feel like it's a win-win situation. Sacrificed possessions, did what it takes to take it to the next level, and you still plugged in with the team. So it's already a good look.
Yeah. You talked about that song NGB though, so if you don't mind, we're gonna play that for a little bit and let the viewers get a little bit of a taste of what you got. So
Okay,
I got it queued up right here. You said this track's called NGB?
Yeah, NGB.
How long ago did this track drop?
Ooh, probably like 2 years ago. Longer? Dang, 3 years ago?
They counted me out. They should have been counting me in. I'd rather be counting some money than be stressing and counting my friends. My niggas stay down to the end. That's why we all splitting the mins. We never going broke again. We never going broke again. They counted me out. They should have been counting me in. I'd rather be counting some money than be stressing and counting my friends. My niggas stay down to the end. That's why we all splitting the mins.
So I definitely hear some Meek influence. It was really motivation in the track for sure.
Yeah, a lot. That's what I listen to. Meek, and that East Coast music that's me. That's what I like.
And it's funny, like, what part of the Missouri you from?
I'm from Illinois, like right across the river.
What part of Illinois you from?
I was born in Granite City, Illinois, but I never lived there. I lived in Cahokia, Illinois. All my family's Cahokia, Springfield, East St. Louis, Washington Park. But my mom came to Mizzou when we was younger. So, I mean, I've been in Columbia, equally all my life. So, I've just been back and forth.
Man, so yeah, it's always interesting hearing somebody from the Midwest sound completely from a different coast. Like, you hear your music, you don't hear Midwest. You know what I mean? But I'm sure, like, if somebody's listening to your songs, they hear your story from the Midwest, though. You know what I mean? So I think that's a dope mix.
I definitely hear a little bit of Ferg too in there.
True.
Somebody else told me that.
True.
Are you an ASAP fan? Or you listen to them at all? Or is it strictly Dream Chasers?
I listen to. If it's a featuring Meek, I'm listening to it. I listen to some Ferg. I'm not like a huge fan of it. I listen to anything. I give everything a shot. But mostly everything I listen to is from the East Coast. I listen to Meek, my favorite artist, of course. And there's a dude named Core. He's from the East Coast. Crazy.
Up and coming?
Oh my God, crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
He got a co-sign from Meek a few years ago. That's how I found out about him. And dude is crazy. Besides Meek, that's probably my favorite artist.
Now you said you drove out to Philly with Jay Rich.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if everybody watching knows. If you want to tell a little bit about your relationship with Jay Rich.
Jay Rich, that's my dog. I met him my freshman year in college at Northwest Missouri State. It was crazy. We was riding on the back of a truck going to a party our first night there, and he was quiet and everybody was just like talking. I was like, yeah, I do music, and he's like, I do music too. And we just left it at that. We was like, yeah, we'll link. We didn't want to talk too much about it. We was like, we'll get together. So a couple of days later, we ended up getting together. They had like a little studio in their room, and from there it was history. Like, that's probably one of the most realest dudes I ever met in my life.
Quick question, segue. How many times do rappers come up to you and say, I do music, and then they're trash? You know what, and we overuse the word trash, but like, they overhype themselves. So how often do you get, what's the balance between overhyped and then, they're dope?
I'm going to give you like an 80% overhype.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty bad.
So does that when you're introduced,
it's pretty bad,
when you're saying that you're a rapper, do you have that in the back of your head that
I try not to even say it?
You just do music?
Yeah, because a lot of people, like, when they introduce me, I'm like, oh yeah, this is Rocky J. He raps, and then you can just look at people's faces when they say that. And
but it's funny that hip hop is the best-selling genre, but we still have that conflict.
It's crazy. Especially, it's just around here. You gotta think. Columbia is like small. Everybody know each other. Right. So when they hear, this person rap and this person rap, it's like, it's just another person, trying to do it. So it's kind of understanding, like, in this small area. But you take it and you just keep it pushing. That's why I don't really speak much about my music. If you heard it, then, you know what I'm about. If you haven't, then come find out.
Hey, I like that. So let's I got another track that you sent me. Actually, we're gonna premiere this track. Ain't nobody never heard this before.
Okay. Yeah, ain't nobody heard
see
this
if I can pull this up.
We appreciate that. We appreciate
Tony heard it.
So shout out to Rocky J.
Tony heard it.
world premiere,
Yeah.
brand new Rocky J. We're gonna wrap up the show with this right here. What's the name of this track, right?
This song called Patience.
Okay.
You said it's coming on an upcoming project.
Yeah, I got a project supposed to be coming out called Underrated. I ain't got no date for it, but it's coming soon.
Check on that.
track.
Check on that.
I recorded this song and it was mixed and mastered by my boy Bobby Real, AJ and Bobby Real. They upcoming artists. Make sure y'all check them out.
Yeah. So we're gonna let y'all hear this track, man. We're gonna catch y'all next time. I think we're gonna have Jai in the building next, so we'll holler at y'all next week. It's your boy Grammatic.
It's your boy Record Styles.
Rocky J, TTS.
Peace out.
Well, let's give him an Oscar or something. I plan to kill you imposters this summer. They say it's room at the top when my posse is coming. And if you plan to interfere, then I'm rousing something. I'm going hard for the times we ain't had shit. When we was on the palace, not the mattress. Life was off and my niggas at the matches. When granny kicked us out, cause she ain't like my mama actions. I was young, but my mind was heavy. Everybody parents at the game except my daddy. I was stuck in them bitter ways. Now I talk to my daddy damn near every day. Be patient, boy, it's coming. Told my niggas just be patient, boy, it's coming. Told my mama just be patient, girl, it's coming. Told Rich just be patient, boy, it's coming. Told myself just be patient, rock is coming. Shit, I hope it's coming. Fuck, I know it's coming, Had my running low, but I was out of shape. Apologize not for all the hearts I break. Ain't nobody perfect, we all make mistakes. Except me for my flaws and all on them rainy days. Cause Jay had bitches, Jay had bitches. Cole had bitches, Gates had bitches. Gucci had bitches, Rocky had bitches. Haley will tell you if she wasn't in the feelings, I gave my all to Mackenzie. Decline Haley fucking calls for Mackenzie, I put my whole life on pause for Mackenzie. Now I'm thinking like, damn, was this all for Mackenzie? Karma is real, I hate I had to see it. But I gotta pay for the ones that I mistreated. When life ain't you limit, sometimes you gotta eat it. A part of growing is practicing all this shit you preaching. Tristan, sorry daddy was a savage. Sorry man, your mama can make it happen. Sorry if I'm the reason you fear attachment. Saying sorry won't heal you from all my fucking actions. No matter what happened, I always got you though. The best gift I get is getting to watch you grow and turn into the queen that you really are. Just know you always gonna be daddy, little star. Just be patient, boy, it's coming. Told my mama, just be patient, girl, it's coming. I told Rich, just be patient, boy, it's coming. Tell myself, just be patient, rock is coming. I tell Tony, just be patient, boy, it's coming. Shit, I hope it's coming. Fuck, I know it's coming,